Welcome to Gathering Information. We are here to draft some Guilds of Ravnica.
What?
Guilds of Ravnica has been released
That's crazy.
on MTG Arena, and we're here to draft. So are you ready for that?
Oh, man. I don't know. It's pretty scary. Let's do it.
What do you want to play? What would ideally you like to pull?
Something amazing.
Something amazing. All right, well, let's dig in and see what we got. Let's see. Response. Deal 5 damage to target attacking or blocking creature. Or Resurgence. Creatures you control gain first strike and vigilance until end of turn.
Oh, that's the extra
After your
combat?
main phase, you get an additional combat. Yeah.
It's bonkers. It's bonkers good.
Is it worth going into Boros right away for?
I would, because Boros means could mean.
Because, like, there's a 2/2 with first strike and mentor here, and there's luminous bonds.
Sure.
And in the rest of the pack, I don't know. Well, it's all about the guilds, and this is a guildy card, so let's just go ahead and take it. And immediately I see another guildy card in a different guild, but a related guild. Huh. Switch the power and toughness of each of up to 2 target creatures until end of turn. That's an interesting effect. Maximize velocity. Look at that Viashino go. Piston Fist Cyclops is a great 1 red 4/3 defender. And if you've cast an instant or sorcery spell this turn, it can attack as though it didn't have defender.
Oh my.
Glaive, no. Sworn Companions, that's probably a pretty good
that's
pickup.
really good, yeah. I'd be fine with that.
I don't want to marry our first pick, but like that is probably very good. I think this is seriously good. This probably has good upside.
To me, that is it card, the
Heal
split
2.
card,
I don't think that
is definitely going in not a Boros style deck, because what it's wanting is like walls, things with huge toughness and small lure.
Well, it would be terrible with a wall,
but you know, like 1/3s and 1/4s, which is not a Boros thing.
Well, I could completely see it working well as a combat trick in Boros. If you turn their 1/3 into a 3/1 and it dies to your 1/1, while your 2/4 becomes
fair.
a 4/2.
You can do it to their creatures as well as your own. I wasn't thinking beyond that.
Any 2 creatures, and you get 2 of them, right? So it's interesting in that way. But I think, I think Sworn Companions it's 2 1/1s with lifelink. I mean, look at that. All right, Sonic Assault. I guess I'm leaning, kind of in that direction. I don't know why. City Watch Sphinx seems pretty good. 5/4 flyer for 6. When it dies, Surveil 2. Necrotic Wound could be good. There's another Sworn Companions. Torch Courier. 1/1 with haste. You can sack it to give something else haste. I don't really like most of the random stuff in this pack. I think the City Watch Sphinx, the Sonic Assault, and the second Sworn Companions are kind of what I'm looking at. What are you looking at?
Either the flyer or the white card, yeah.
Well, white-blue isn't really a thing. But blue-red is.
Is a thing here.
So yeah, let's take a big flyer. Fresh-faced recruit.
That's pretty good.
Gateway Plaza. Taps for 1 of any color. We could try doing the 5-color thing. This seems like it could be good if we have a reason to go that direction. Righteous Blow, surprisingly good. Take Heart, very good. I think maybe staying mostly white would be great. I don't know. Where do you want to go? Ornery Goblin. That's a good card.
Yep, it sure is.
Is it Locket? I don't think we're anywhere near green.
I'm fine just keeping in
Boros?
Boros, maybe splashing some good blue cards.
Alright. Crush Contraband. There's the flavor text on this card I love. The Izzet Mage knew she would neither get her thermo inverter back nor have the satisfaction of exploding it herself. Guild Summit. Whenever it enters the battlefield, you may tap any number of untapped gates you control. Draw a card for each gate tapped this way, and then when a gate enters the battlefield, you draw a card. That seems like something I want to try at some point. I want to just take all the gates. Passwall Adept could be a pretty good blue card if we want to get some big things. Child of Night we're nowhere near. Whisper Agent is fantastic. Flash.
Surveillance, yeah. What's, just for sake of argument, what's the red card?
It's that 1/1 with haste. You can sack it to give something else haste.
Oh, I don't really care about that.
Yeah,
what
no.
about the blue flash?
The blue flash? Yeah.
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 That seems
Yeah.
good.
Okay.
I mean,
Hammer Dropper.
I mean, what does your Boros deck need that you don't normally have? The ability to sift your cards and, you know. So blue.
Yeah.
Seems good.
Yeah, I'm wondering if, based on what we're seeing, that's interesting.
That's pretty good.
We do have a bunch of low drops, so maybe that would be good if we decide that the blue isn't the direction we want to go.
Sure.
Of course, this is also okay, but if we're going to splash blue, I don't think we want that, you know, blue cards at the low end, so I think probably we want a big flyer to finish things off with.
Cool.
Now we get Dimir card. Disinformation campaign. Ooh. Do we want to just jump ship right into Dimir?
We can. If you think it's...
We've seen a bunch of Dimir stuff. There is another Sworn Companions here. Maybe it's not as good as I think it is, but I don't know.
You haven't done Dimir yet, have you?
I haven't sealed.
Oh, have you?
Yeah. Draw a card for each, and each opponent discards a card. Then whenever you surveil. It seems like the kind of thing I want to do. But if you'd prefer to stay on plan, I'm okay with another Sworn Companions.
I'm fine with it. I kind of like the idea of trying out the Dimir, because that's not something I would normally try on my own.
Okay. Well, I mean, this is red. This is red, maybe. So we could be looking at... See, there's a Passwall Adept. I don't know.
I mean, we could just dump the couple of white, and just go white, blue, black.
Red, blue, black?
Red, blue, black. Wow.
Yeah. Okay. Let's look for long game stuff then.
You mean like a defender?
Like a 2/5 for 4, or an 0/5 for 2, or a... I kind of want to try this out.
If you want to. Oh.
You haven't picked up any black cards yet. What are you owing?
Is that not removal?
It is. You have to sacrifice a creature, but... I don't know, it might be fine. The Sonic Assault. Tap target creature, deal 2 damage to that creature's controller, jumpstart. Yeah.
There's
an Izzet Locket.
Can you move the OBS?
The
Because you're covering up all the chat.
Oh.
Hey Morgan.
Hey
how's it
Morgan.
going?
Welcome to the chat. Sorry, I was covering up the chat. That's not good. I'll take the locket. And we'll take a shade. And sure.
Do we at this point just pull the white out so we're not...
well, yeah, we'll see. Choose a creature card with converted mana cost 1 in your graveyard, then do the same with 2s and 3s. Return those cards to the battlefield. What do you think of this card?
if you're in Golgari, I think it'd be pretty sweet.
Yeah.
But it seems to be very much a Golgari card, like getting things in the graveyard.
It's a dead weight. Maybe just take the dead weight.
I like dead weight.
Alright, we'll take a dead weight. Yeah, we'll take out the white for now. We might want to splash.
Ooh, there's a... What's the black-blue split?
Surveil 2, then draw a card is very good.
That sounds
or
good.
each opponent returns a non-land permanent they control with the highest CMC to their owner's hand, then discards the card. So, if they're empty-handed, you can get rid of their 7/5 hexproof worm with it, which is what happened to me at the pre-release.
Oh, man.
Watcher in the Mist is also very good, but I think... Oh, and a Hired Poisoner?
Oh, the Hired
We'll
Poisoner
get some of this back. I think we probably want that. Seems good.
Sure.
Lava Coil deals 4 damage to target creature for 2 mana. Yeah. It's probably what we want. Another Whisper Agent. But, Inescapable Blaze. Can't be countered. Deals 6 to any target.
Ooh, that sounds good.
At instant speed.
Oh, that sounds better.
It does sound good. I don't want the Cyclops, but let's just keep taking removal until we run out. What's this? Runaway Steamkin. Oh, this is the one that whenever you cast a red spell, if it has fewer than 3 counters on it, put a +1 counter on it. Remove 3 counters from it, add red, red, red to your mana pool. That seems like it could be very good.
If we have a lot of red spells, but not great if we don't.
Well, this is a red spell, even if you pay blue for it.
Sure.
These are red spells. These are red spells. This is a red spell. This is a red spell.
Is there anything else better? I don't think so.
I don't think so, unless you want a locket. But I think this is probably where we want to be.
I mean, the boar was pretty good, too.
Undercity Necrolisk.
Where did all the Dimir stuff go?
This happens to us. Target opponent reveals their hand. You choose a non-land card from it. That player... you choose a non-land card from that player's graveyard or hand and exile it.
Interesting.
I think maybe we want a creature.
Oh, I like that creature. That creature's fine.
I'm not sure that this is what we really want to do.
Probably not, but it's a 3/3.
Goblin Banneret. Very good red card.
What's the...
Duskblade Agent has Death Touch, and whenever it deals combat damage to a player, draw a card if you've surveilled this turn. So maybe we want that.
Interesting.
Depends on whether we want to go more red, because that would be great in red, or more blue-black, because that would be...
Yeah, we need to decide, because we kind of have this control-y aggro deck, which is not going to work.
So far, it looks like we're more aggressive.
Yeah. So maybe we just take the red card, and then at the end of the day, we see what helps facilitate the red.
Alright. Disdainful Stroke. Counter target spell with CMC 4 or greater. Dazzling Lights. Target creature gets -3/-0 until end of turn. Surveil 2.
That's not bad.
Videlkin Mesmerist is an aggressive blue card. And Devious Cover-Up is a counter that you get to bring things back from your graveyard into your library. So I think probably the Mesmerist.
It's interesting that you call that an aggressive card. I call it a controlling card.
It's a 2/1.
That is actually you're using it to
attack.
Oh, that's
no,
fair. It's
it only
attacking.
works when it attacks.
Oh, that's less exciting.
I think it's still the right pick. Yeah.
Weird deck.
Maximize velocity. Wand of Vertebrae. I still don't know what to think of this card. So, there's a bunch of green stuff here.
No, we're not jumping to green now.
Well, but why not?
Because we don't have enough.
Target creature gets +1 and gains haste until end of turn with jumpstart. Sure. Probably won't make it, but whatever.
Look, there's land.
There is a land. All creatures get -1/-1 till end of turn. Surveil 2. Probably not what we want. Yeah, we'll take the Guildgate. Maybe we'll want one? I don't know. Goblin Locksmith. Doser of Lights. I don't know. All these cards are pretty bad at this point. Big creature.
Something. I mean, at this point, we can take stuff for the collection. So. All right.
Mausoleum Secrets. 2 mana instant with Undergrowth. Search your library for a black card with converted mana cost less than or equal to the number of creature cards in your graveyard. Reveal it and put it into your hand, then shuffle your library. That might be good for us.
Morgan thinks 5-color good stuff is the best color. But only if it's foil. Only if it's foil.
Oh. That's a very good creature. And we want one for the collection. Alright, that's the front runner in the pack, I think. Hired Poisoner might be good. Dimir Informant is less what we're doing, I think. So what do you think of a 2/2 for 2 that you can
do other things?
Ping to, or sack to blow up a thing that you care about blowing up.
I like it.
Hey, a Book Devourer.
I like the art for that.
A radical idea.
Lots of radical idea.
When Lotleth Giant enters the battlefield, it deals 1 damage to target opponent for each creature card in your graveyard.
I think that's not in the color combo that we are actually in.
What?
That's in green. That's for green-black.
Yeah, but so it's a black card.
Sure.
We've got creatures.
Sure.
That are probably going to trade off.
All right.
I mean, I'm looking at it as a possible pick.
That's flavorful. Oh my goodness.
I mean, I don't know. Do we want a radical idea?
No, you're right. Take the big dude for the top end.
Which big dude?
The giants.
Okay. Not gonna argue. Beacon Bolt. Deals damage to target creature equal to the total number of instants and sorceries you own in exile and in your graveyard. We've got quite a few of those. And it's got Jumpstart.
Because you have a tendency to say quite a few, and we wind up with 1.
Okay, 1.
1.
2 if we're playing that.
Which probably
3 if we're playing that. 4. 5. 6. 7.
Are we actually going to play it?
9.
Okay. Just making sure.
Hypothesizzle is also here, but I think I like Beacon Bolt better than Hypothesizzle.
I like saying Hypothesizzle better than Beacon Bolt, but
That's
I
fair.
think we take it anyway.
Vicious Rumors is also maybe okay.
No.
Yeah, I think Beacon Bolt's just a good card. Ooh,
Hey.
a Crackling Drake. Flying 0/4, its power is equal to the total number of instants and sorceries in exile and in your graveyard. And when it enters the battlefield, you draw a card. There's also a Duskblade Agent. I don't know that we have one of those. We have a Whisper Agent. I think we passed on the Duskblade Agent. I think this is more likely to come back, although it's not very likely.
What's the other card at the bottom?
Hypothesizzle?
Oh, it's another copy. Okay.
Yeah. So maybe we want the Duskblade Agent?
Yeah.
I don't know. If we go lighter black, if we go Is It, we could either go black or white as our secondary, or as our, third color.
Yeah.
Because Deadweight is good. Sever the Strands is cuttable. Veiled Shade and... Yeah, maybe this is better for us.
Sure. Go for it.
Risk factor. Target opponent may have risk factor deal 4 damage to them. If that player doesn't, you draw 3 cards and it has jumpstart. I don't know what I think about this card.
I don't like anything where you're giving your opponent a chance to make a decision.
Sure.
but 4 damage is not nothing either. So
4 damage to them for 3 mana with another one on board. I don't know. There's a Pass Wall Adept. There's an Izzet Locket. There's a Boros Guildgate and a Gateway Plaza.
What are the 2 red cards that you skipped over?
Electrostatic Field is
that's the Defender. Yeah.
And we've got one of these already.
All right.
Maybe we'll just play with the rare.
See, we've not played it. We certainly don't know what it... On the surface, it doesn't excite me, but...
Oh, we definitely want one of these.
Sounds good.
And Maniacal Rage. I don't know what to think about that card.
I think if you promise to make the voice, then we should play it.
So, there's a Disdainful Stroke, which is just plain good, I think.
And it's an instant or sorcery to get into our graveyard. If we're gonna do that, we might as well do it.
Fair enough. Enhanced Surveillance. Look at the. You may look at an additional 2 cards each time you surveil, and you can exile it to shuffle your graveyard into your library. It's not really what we want to do.
No. What is that?
Sorcery, +1 and flying until end of turn with jumpstart.
Interesting.
1 damage to each creature your opponents control. They can't block this turn.
That's not terrible.
Oh, there's also a Duskblade Agent, which I think we might want.
Sure. Go for it.
Sure Strike?
Oh, good point. A good comment. Morgan said, I took 8 damage off risk factor in a game instead of drawing cards, so I think it's good.
Yeah. I mean, 6 mana for 8 damage, that can be a game, and then, of course, 2 cards is often the difference in a game. I'm just looking now at... Because Sure Strike is great if we have enough creatures, but either one of these might be good if we don't. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Alright, so 11, 12-ish, probably not playing that. Probably not playing the giant now, but we've got enough creatures, I think Sure Strike is probably good. What do you think?
I like First Strike.
This also is a surveil thing if we are going the instant and sorcery route. But I think Sure Strike works for that too. Book Devourer might make the cut. You want a Vicious Rumor or a Devious Cover-Up?
Wow, neither of those sound very good.
Galvanic Punch. I don't like it. Sure.
Sweet.
Okay, so
now it's time to build it.
So, sake of argument, Tams is leaving me all alone to build the deck myself.
Behave yourself.
What a mistake. All right. If I cut the black, and go Is it Splash Boros? Alright, well, we're not playing 2 of those. Probably not even playing one of those. That's a sorcery that makes 2 bodies. That seems very good for what we want to do. So basically, this is what I'm looking at. 3 cuts. Any target, eh? Who am I kidding? I just want to play the Book Devourer. I don't know whether it's good or not, but I want to play it. So... 2 cuts, eh? That's just a straight Izzet deck. Black Giant step what? Hey, if you're calling me the Black Giant, I'll have you know that my invitational card is Affectionate Indrik, okay? You think I should be playing the Black Giant? And then not playing this, probably. And then not playing white at all. No, we'll play 1 white source. So 6 blue sources, 9 red sources, a white source, and 2 black sources. Let's go down a swamp. Excuse me. No, you know what? You're right. Having these 2 cards available is just great. So maybe we'll go... Yeah. Straight Grixis. Straight Grixis. Yeah, I think I'm gonna leave the giant in. I think I'm gonna put in the Duskblade Agent and the Disinformation Campaign and play it like this. Alright, so, whew, it was a long deck build, but we're here, we're ready to go. We've also, I forgot, this is a best of 3. This is, you know, a regular draft, so we could always swap things in and out for game 2 and 3 as we see what works against certain opponents. So, good to see you, Morgan. I haven't been to the shop lately, and I miss playing Magic with you guys. I mean, I was there for the pre-release. I didn't see you there. Maybe you went to a Sunday one? I don't know. Have you been to the shop anytime recently? We're keeping this. Lead off with a mountain. Got our colors. We're well away from this, but that's okay, I suppose. Don't actually have that much to do. Ugh. Maybe this isn't as good as I think it is. You surveil for the first time each turn. It deals 1 damage to each opponent, and you gain 1 life. I would have liked one of those. Maybe. Burglar Rats. We are discarding Disdainful Stroke. Alright, we're going to play this first, because if we draw a land... We did not draw a land. Shucks. Alright. Cast a red spell. Alright, we're farthest away from casting the Crackling Drake, I think. As much as that hurts. And now we could have cast the Crackling Drake. Oh well. Here's what we'll do. Yeah, that's right. Just take it. Alright. Two, 4, 5. So if we draw land, we can play our Sphinx. Haven't been to the shop since M19. Yeah, mostly playing Arena. So have I. Yeah, I went out for the pre-release, but Arena has been sweet. I'm enjoying Arena. Doesn't. Uh-oh. Oh no. Awkward. Yep. I think we're just sort of being outclassed in this game. Okay, well, we can play out our hand now. I don't know how much difference it's going to make. We'll see. I mean, we're stable Hi. Yeah. Well, that's
Rude.
Our opponent is in the better Demure color combination.
I see.
We're not drawing particularly well either.
That's never fun.
We didn't have enough land for the stuff that we had to throw in the bin.
Are they making us toss things in the bin?
Yes, they also have a disinformation campaign.
That is not cool, man. I hate that card so much. That's why I wanted to take it.
Yeah. You might hear it in my voice too. I'm not feeling the greatest, so I don't know if my decisions were really on point during the draft. And Tams unfortunately couldn't see all the dumb stuff I was thinking. Sure.
Because bear?
Colorless non-land permanent. Multicolored. Colorless and multicolor are not the same.
No.
Missing that 1/3 flyer. Yeah, I'm not missing that he doesn't have it. Well, we're gonna play it out. At some point, I'm probably gonna just draw 2 cards. Let's see. If we attack, we'll make this an 0/5. Block, blocks, blocks. Okay. Okay.
This is just game 1, though, correct?
Yeah. Alright.
It's a little better.
Little better. Yeah, we didn't get any of that kind of stuff. We have plenty of red removal, which we're not seeing. We have a lot of removal, actually.
That's true. Those 1/1s, man. a little crab over there. I love the place pics. The little crabs wandering.
Just took all of the multicolor uncommons. It's got so many of them. So many.
Oh, so many. Ouch.
Yeah, and we're just drawing all our land. So, game 2. What do we do? What do...
Oh, we have to play them again. I forgot that this isn't a best of one, which is what we're often in.
Keep a better hand is the answer, I think.
Did you keep a crummy hand?
It wasn't the best hand. It wasn't terrible.
Not terrible, not the best.
We drew so much land, I feel like taking out a...
But didn't you have the problem
land.
at the beginning in which you couldn't get the lands that you needed?
Yeah, a little bit. I'm thinking is if we move more toward red earlier, Disdainful Stroke's probably not as good. Yeah, okay. Is this... I mean, Disdainful Stroke would have been great there in the late game, but... No, actually, it wouldn't have been that great because most of what we cared about cost 3 or less.
Ah, that's fair. No. No.
Cast this on 3.
That's fair.
I think this is a keeper.
Why?
I know, it's not great. But
Why? Why can't they give us lands in a combination?
it's just a game.
I love you, Magic. I love you, Magic. Don't really like your shuffler, though. Hey, look. 2-drop.
He's ornery. Yep. Ornery Garbro.
I love the goblins. They're so cute. I don't like the 1-3, though. Oh, you have 2-drop. What? There's no trick? I don't know what you're talking about. Block it. It's fine.
He's considering it.
He's like, wait a minute. You know what?
It'd be a good trade.
This is a very beginning of a set, so I completely understand people taking a little extra time to read the cards. And
I think this person has a full understanding of the set. Wow.
how would you know
Wow.
that?
Just based on how they've been playing.
Oh, right. That you had a full game with them. Man, oh man.
Sorry.
You're on my land. Aren't you glad you didn't take one out?
Really? Yeah. Okay. I figured they would have traded this, because this they could have swung into here, and at least that would have been a trade, right? So what are we going to discard? Probably...
As much as I relish the thought of irritating our opponent with that, land. Oh. Well, I can't produce lands, I suppose.
Eventually, we don't have any red cards to play.
That's fair.
Arg!
No! No!
We haven't drawn a single land yet this game.
Well, that's not
And they're on... Yeah, it's turn 5, so... I stand by keeping this hand. It's a wrong color of land. I'm just going on to the next round.
Alright, fair enough. Next round, crush!
Maybe we can get through this entire thing. If we lose one more game, we'll have done an entire draft.
Well, that's positive thinking.
Well, you know.
I'd rather win the next round and then play another round and win that one.
I would too, but, you know. We've got tomorrow's stream to think about.
Oh, man.
And drafting fresh might be sweet.
I love drafting.
It's the playing the games you're not so sure about?
No.
It's a girl in real life. She loves the drafting game, not so much the playing against jerks who play blue cards game.
Look, if everybody played Magic the way I want to play Magic, which is let's go, let's hit each other in the face, and then start the next game.
Hey,
and we'd get along.
Hey, everybody out there lurking in the chat, say hello if you want to, or just keep watching. You know, I see you there, both on Twitch and on YouTube. There's folks who probably know more about this set at this point than we do, who could lend some advice to the play of people who are honestly a little under the weather. So, you know, might not be in the clearest of headspace, but hopefully having fun. And we got a draw for some reason.
I had that happen to me.
Is
it when they can't pair you?
Yeah.
Well, that's not fun to watch. But hey, we won a round-ish.
No. Yeah. Right? Come on. You can do it.
Dang it.
There we go. Paired against Rengi.
Oh my.
Oh, what's this? A playable hand?
Oh my. That is a thing of beauty.
2 2-drops and 2 3-drops we can play?
Good golly. Sign me up for this
It's the best hand I've seen all day. I'm gonna confuse them. I'm gonna lead Is It colors with a red-white creature. And then next turn I'm gonna drop a swamp.
Did you choose to... Oh, no. It's because it's... Never mind. I answered my question. So I'm that good. No, it just took me a minute to parse. Whatever you choose, you have to start unlearned. We need to have manners. We are Canadians, you know. We are known for our manners.
It's true. Known for our manners.
Hey, and maybe just how polite is that?
Very polite.
Fellow
Thank
Canadian,
you.
maybe giving us 4 life?
Alright, which of our sundry 2-drops do we want to drop? Probably this one first. And then maybe this one?
Oh, Mr. Ornery. Hey, look, that 1/1 is suddenly now a 2/2. That's pretty groovy. Next turn it'll be a 3/3.
Maybe. If we draw a land, we'll play out our entire hand. I'd prefer to draw a, ooh.
Oh, Selesnya.
Something with Surveil on it? I think we want to leave up that mana.
Sure. So we do that? Seems to... I'm sure they will.
Yeah.
No reason not to.
That's why I did it. I figure, I'll just nug them for 2. Dankly, if you will.
Stop saying that word.
Dank?
Phrase.
I don't like dank?
It's the only world in the entire
Okay.
universe.
Okay. Risk factor. target opponent may have it deal 4 damage to them. If that player doesn't, you draw 3 cards. Let's see what they choose.
They'll take it.
Probably.
I would take 4.
We got a counter on our... Yep.
I'd be like, you're not getting cards. Forget it. Fucko. Hello, 3-3. So here's my question to you, Steph. If we drew a land, would you use it to jumpstart that part hand, or would you play it? And play on our hand.
I would probably play it next turn. But instead we got Beacon Bolt. Number of instants and sorceries in our graveyard and in exile, currently 1.
So it does 1 damage for 3 mana?
Currently.
Yeah, that needs to stay in the hand for now. Yeah. Yeah, our wall was 4-3, right? Swings in.
Now this is the one that dies into 2 2/2s.
Yeah, no, I had it in my pool. It's sweet.
I had one in my pre-release deck. It was very sweet.
I kept swinging. Tracy's? Tracy's? No? Okay.
Well, that's awkward. I think I'll just take the 4 if that's the case.
That's fair.
Back down to 20. Thanks, Peacemaker.
Yeah, little buffer.
Please accept this offering. I sincerely hope to leave my mace at my side.
Oh, they're so nice. Oh,
There's a 7/5. Alright, well... Would have been nice to counter that.
yeah.
Gonna discard the Beacon Bolt. To risk factor. They're gonna take 4 again. But then the risk factor will be... or the Beacon Bolt will be...
Bless you.
2 damage.
Oh boy, they're thinking. And hey, if you want to let us draw cards, power to you, buddy.
Well, going to 12 is a tad dangerous. Using their timeouts. They're really thinking.
Boy.
Because don't forget, now this can attack.
Mm-hmm.
And if we draw something or have something that pumps it, they don't want to block it.
That's true. And it's a tough space.
We're just using all of their timeouts. Maybe they're actually timing out. I hope not. I don't want to win this game on a technicality. That would be terrible. Maybe they just want to see what happens. Okay, we drew the cards. So, we'll not attack. I will put 5 power in front of this. Oh no, our opponent's timing out. And that really sucks.
Well, that's not fun.
No. We were having such a good game, too. You know, a nice back and forth.
Yeah.
And now, if they time out and can't continue the game, we'll win, have to go to sideboarding, and then have to wait for them to time out again.
Yikes.
So, that's frustrating. Oh, they're back.
Yay! Yee.
Hooray.
Oh boy. No cards in hand, but they have a bunch of 3/3s and a 7/5. So I think they're trying to get us to block, trade, and then thin our ranks. We just take 4 here, right?
Yeah, probably. All right.
Hey, look, it's more land.
Good grief. Bless you.
Sorry. I've been sneezing my face off all day.
It's a little annoying that we don't now have enough mana for our counterspell, but I'm not developing the board.
Yeah, that's always the trick. And I really should play blue a lot more because that's one of my problems. I'm really not great with knowing when's the best time to hold on, and you know, I guess the trick is to build a deck that's really around that kind of thing.
Huh. Alright, what's your trick? I hope it's expensive.
Super expensive.
It was. Alright. We don't need that. We do want that. We absolutely want that. So. Yeah, we can just get rid of the Cavalier without having to deal with it. Highest converted mana cost, and then discards a card.
Oh. That was pretty sweet.
Target creature. Alright.
Have the tides turned?
Possibly.
They draw, I guess. You have a friend at your side.
Tap target creature, deal 2 damage to that creature's controller at instant speed.
cat has come to help you make decisions. He came to help me stream this morning and my chat was demanding cat cam.
Did he not?
Hello, kitty.
All right. Oh, that was a long one. Ready for game 2. What do we want against this opponent? Probably the deadweight. This is going to be a long game. I think we need the Izzet Locket. Maybe that's the only... Yeah, that's the only change we need to make. Well, it's a hand. I think it's a hand we keep.
That's the best you can do. Here, have all of them.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I suppose once we start drawing gas, we will have things to play. Or we will be able to play them. Well, that's a card. That was smoothly done.
Yeah, now if we'll draw a few more spells, I think...
Thank you for life. Oh, Third Strike.
Alright.
Boy, you're just plowing the fields with the creatures.
Yeah. I don't think they quite understood how that worked.
Oh no! Even without being able to talk to your opponent, that oops just spoke volumes.
Yeah, I think oops is a good emote.
I've used it a lot.
Yeah, we all
I
have
often
moments
do.
like that.
When I get confused by a play that I've done and I don't know why it didn't work right, I often go thinking, oops. Hey!
Well. Oh, I could have... Oh, I could have done it, too, if I dropped a land. Oh, well. I'm kind of... I want to keep these in hand, because we don't really need them right now, and if we draw more jumpstart cards...
That's fair.
That's big.
Leslie is annoying.
Currently 3. Sorcery speed. that's why I wanted to keep some lands in hand.
That's fair. Oh, the Ender. I love it so much. Look at his little face.
Well.
He's like, I love you so much. Maybe you can see if he wants to take 4 or, well, I'm sure he's going to take 4.
No, we'll play this out because it'll eventually be good. We can pump it 3 times, so be a 7-1 with Mentor.
So, is it on the attacks only?
No, you can pump it anytime.
So we can get rid of their 4/4 here, then, is what you're saying.
We could. I kind of prefer to swing back for 7.
As long as they don't drop something. They're going to.
That, eh?
Decisions.
What's your play? Nothing. Alright. I'm okay with that. Hmm. 6 damage to any target, you say?
I forgot how much removal's in there.
Yeah, like quite a bit. We just didn't see much of it last game.
Mm-hmm.
Or was it the first round? It was the first round.
Yeah.
Two, 4, 6. We don't quite have enough mana, but I kind of want it anyway.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we'll leave that on top. Letting them get their 1/1. We'll kill this. Unless they have a trick. No?
Did you just kill their 4/4?
No, because then they get 2 2/2s. I think I just do it to their face.
Not now.
No, I see what they drop. I know, it's awkward.
I mean, we're at 4, or at 6, so we're gonna have to block something or kill something next turn. Otherwise, we just did.
I think I will do it to the Cavalier.
Just prevent the damage from incoming?
Yeah, just because we're at 6.
Yeah.
It's a little rough.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, we are just dead. So, game 3. Game 3. We started out strong. I feel like we just sort of petered out there, and they continue to draw big things. They've got a lot of big things.
Is it because the deck is trying to do two things at once?
I don't think so. It's just if we're each drawing one card a turn and their cards are bigger than ours.
So what you're saying is we want to be more aggressive.
We were pretty darn aggressive. I think what I should have probably done is left the 4 damage to a creature, exile it, to deal with their 4/4. Well, that's not a hand we can keep. That's so bad. Done. And I want a black source. Or a 3-drop we can play. Or a 1-drop we can play. Sure, why not?
Is Disdainful Stroke creature or anything?
Spell with CMC 4 or greater. That's not what I wanted to see.
Nope. Womp.
Womp indeed. Alright. Womp womp, draw a swamp. You're not a swamp.
Is it?
Excuse me.
Bless you.
Excuse me.
It says, is it responsible for the split?
Yes, it is. We've got plenty of removal though, and I took that out because red. It's just not as good as the other stuff that we've got. I think if we had a swamp, Deadweight would be just as good. You know, because we're not splashing the white for the red-white version of the card, so I just didn't want to confuse the mana base. Good grief. You're super right about counterspells. That would have been the time I'd have loved to have left up Disdainful Stroke, but of course we didn't have the capability. Aha! Well, we'll stroke that. No blockers here. Okay.
These spells are tricky things.
We got their Indrik, so that's probably fine.
You don't get through that.
Sure strike?
Yeah.
Sure
yeah.
does.
Yeah. Not what I was thinking, but yeah, absolutely.
Deadweight would also be good.
Yep, that's actually what I was thinking. But I'm not picky. Man, we've just had none of the luck of the manas today. He's swinging into that?
Mm-hmm.
Why? Oh. Sure strike.
Dang. I was hoping you'd go the other way. Oh. Yes.
Hi, Draft Cat.
Yes. That's what I was hoping to see.
Oh boy. You got lucky there.
And we just so... Oh, this doesn't have first strike if it's not our turn. Dang. Oh well. It'll still be a 1-for-1. That's fine.
Draft Cat says, way to go.
Thanks, Draft Cat. Alright. Could use a black source anytime. Or, you know, any land.
A land.
Oh.
Stop casting big things.
No, I was kidding. I want a black source.
That is not helpful in any
So
way.
we can make this a 5. Gross. Oh no!
What?
We're losing to our mana base again. Well, it's not even our mana base. Like, he's got 2, 4, 6, 8 lands to our 5.
But we're not getting all the colors we need.
Yeah, but if we had 3 more lands, we would have a black source among them, I'm sure.
Oh, I'm sure, yes.
But now we just get to completely
Get
lose.
schmooshed. Did you just double block a Death Toucher?
I have to.
I don't like him.
No, I don't like him either.
I've not seen him before. He seems like dirty pool to me. What a rotten card.
Rotten is right.
Holy jeez.
Something rotten in the Golgari something or other.
I think I want to play Gold.
That's a CMC 2 or less. Oh, that's not the right one. Darn it!
You were so excited. That was adorable. But it doesn't matter because, oh, we could have cast it too. Because it's blue.
I'm sad. Alright, well, we'll surveil and draw a card because that's what we can do here.
How about a black source?
Alright, the island will go. The beacon bolt will stay. I mean, we're still just completely dead on board.
We're exactly.
So,
Alas.
we shuffed up this draft, but that's okay. It just means we get to draft again tomorrow. So,
Oh, that's exciting.
well, we don't even get a pack of. Oh, that's because it's not a prize from this. It's a prize from completing the thing. Claim prize. We do get a pack of Guilds of Ravnica. So, let's go and crack those. First, the Core 19.
Bless you. Sneeze McGee.
Heroic Reinforcements.
Sure.
Those are not the Boros Legion, but sure looks like they could be. Ooh, a Djinn of Wishes.
Oh, I like him.
Alright. Alright, be kind to us, guilds.
Well, I see.
Okay. Yeah, that's playable, sure.
That looks really good.
All right. So, thanks for joining us here on Gathering Information while we drafted Guilds of Ravnica for the very first time. If you enjoyed this, you can check out our other videos, which are going up, all this week, plus we stream Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday. It's fun. Even though we lost, I had a lot of fun. So we'll be back tomorrow with same draft time, same draft channel with another phenomenal draft video. But we also have my sealed pool unboxing going up today, right after this stream is over. And then a weekend singleton thing going up tomorrow after our stream is over. So plenty of content coming out. Check out all of our stuff. Podcasts, too. Links are in the description down below. Thanks for joining us, and we'll see you tomorrow.